Okay, finally. I have no idea why he did that. I have no idea why my camera is not actually there. Okay. Ow! Sit like a damn. I want the welcome. This one here. I'll go ahead and get my stuff I want to talk about together. But how are you guys doing? Currently getting myself ready for bed. But first I figured I'd just come on here and talk real quick about things such as games, but yourself on YouTube tutorials, some like that. Now adult what they call it, adult content, that's that's much better. Alright, now, hi everyone. It's been a hot minute since I was able to stream on YouTube because my internet's trash. Yeah, to be completely honest, my internet's trash. Work schedule is trash. Life is trash. Anyway. In this time, this long time, when I haven't been streaming, I've had lots of topics to research. I have lots of news, articles, and news castings, and things on social media to read about. Putting these together right now. But the main thing I want to talk about but there is so much that I wanted to talk about with you guys, wanted to talk about with just people in general, because it's just, it is a lot. I'm gonna say that, it is a lot. We're getting into 3 right now. Woman 4, I should say. A lot of it goes into each other. There's a lot of intersectionality to it. And the funny thing is, I was going to stream earlier last week, but we had another storm hit and the lights flickered, and that was all she wrote. To be honest with you. Well, that's bad. I had this song sticking up with me. Sorry. like copyrights. Alright, so we'll pretty much just start light with somewhat like lighthearted stuff, but at the end of the day, it's always going to be that deep. And then we'll work our way to the more heavy stuff. I don't want to just start out with the heavy stuff and just make a whole lot of people just very much mentally uncomfortable, because it's, I'm not going to say it. We're going to be talking about what's going on with Norman Rose case and what has happened with black people in the South being found basically caused by mass cancer science. That's all I'm going to say there, because YouTube is not like when black creators in general talk about stuff like that. So, but first, we're going to start out with, I gotta put these on my different monitor. That's tragic. Just goes to show that I didn't think I was gonna go live today, because everything has been working against me. But today, thankfully, was a good day. It was a very good day for my internet. It helps a lot because I had the deal. It was due today, I paid it on time, and now we're running on a 14th defense. Alright, so according to Essence.com, Tuskegee University and Alabama HBCU has created a new dress code that bans do-rags, sweatpants, I believe, and house slippers. And yes, it's pretty much a sign of respectability politics. It is very much on the side of respectability politics. What I did? Okay, I fixed it. But no, it's all about respectability politics in and of itself. But let's go ahead. Hello? Okay. Let's go ahead and read this real quick. The new dress code, which is causing quite a stir online, prohibits Tuskegee University students from wearing bedroom slippers, bonnets, do-rags in classrooms and the cafeteria. This recently announced update to the dress code policy and behavioral standards will before they go into the school year. Revealing clothing will also be banned in classrooms, dining areas, and official university events such as convocation. Students attending professional events or business meetings must wear business suits and appropriate footwear under the updated guidelines according to the media outlet AL.com. Like I said, like other creators said, Cindy Noir is a great example. She covered this topic beautifully. It's mostly to belittle and humble black women. They just added in do-rags and sweatpants and slippers and whatnot because, they didn't want to see if I think it's black women who do this. They just wanted to add do-rags and be like, hey, the men need to the men need to dress accordingly too. They gotta wear suits and they gotta wear a business shoes and they can't have the waves on swim. They have to look professional. We can't have waves spinning in this place. It's gonna cause someone to get motion sick. So men have to dress accordingly too. That's pretty much what they're trying to go at with banning do-rags as well. But some women wear do-rags too. Like some women who like to rock the short styles. I have my hair in my little, well, not little. It's a very long. It's technically a braid bonnet, but it works great for locks too. Like, I'm gonna show you my locks real quick. Just how long they are. I'm due for a wash day, but this is how my locks look right now. The color is fading. I think I might just speed up the process of this bleaching because it's looking like cute green now and not the dark forest green it used to be, and it makes me mad. Anyway, and then I'm probably gonna do something about people wearing their natural hair too. Like, if I were to go to Tuskegee University, which I'm not going to do because number one, Alabama fucking sucks, and number two, after this whole, respectability politics mindset that they're trying to adapt, I'm not going to that Tuskegee. Because what if I can't see? Because what if after I've washed, dried, and got my hair retwisted and oiled and so on and so forth, what if I just want to wear this, to protect the oils and keep it in my head and in my scalp? What about that? What about that? But no. Apparently, you look like a bum if you're going out in public wearing a bonnet, which there are so many other ways to look like a bum. For instance, wearing all these expensive clothes in my eyes, in my humble. Like, I don't care if people are out just in their sweatpants and their hot shoes and wearing a bonnet. Like, they just got home, or they just left home. I don't care about that. What I care about is just people not hurting each other. That's the respectability politics I am going for. Like, when has us, holding each other accountable for our behavior helped us? When has that helped us? When has that caused white people to not see us as not human? When has that caused white people to not kill us? When has that caused white people to not just see us as less than? If anything, it's helping contribute to patriarchy and white supremacy, because it's all this whole bonnet and slippers deal is targeting black women. It's targeting black women because ghetto and unprofessional. Like, who cares that a black woman is trying to protect her natural hair? Like, every day, it's like every other. Y'all try and come for a black woman's body. Y'all come for a black woman's hair texture. Y'all come for a black woman's features. Y'all come for how a black woman talks, how a black woman expresses herself, which I kind of wanted to get into, but not really because it's not my expertise with the whole drama side of YouTube. But Paige Christie, a woman I've watched a few of her videos. She's a phenomenal content creator, by the way. She's based in the UK. She's a black woman. And a white creator by the name of Six Spence, you won't find them on YouTube because they leave that shit like the coward they are. They pretty much saw a little snippet of Paige Christie's video of her kind of making a face of confusion, and saw that and took that personally for some odd reason. Yes, I know. They took that personally and made a whole, I wouldn't say a whole thing, but they made a video. They first talked shit about Adam McIntyre, which he's big in the drama part of YouTube. But they just went on Adam McIntyre. He didn't do anything really worth much of vitriol. But the Six Spence had vitriol for Adam McIntyre, and they had vitriol for Paige Christie, who had absolutely nothing to do with what was going on. She was just doing her thing with her little videos, and the Six Spence pretty much said microaggressions about her, which is fucked up. Like, it's bad enough that black women can't be themselves in real life, but to go so far and try and do respectability politics on the internet, it's fucked. It's fucked. It's really fucked. Like, y'all really don't want black women to just exist. Y'all really don't. And it's just so sad. It's really sad. Did I talk to the same thing? Oh, that's it. I am lost. Speaking, oh, you are going to make me do something stupid. Speaking of not wanting black women to do anything, y'all don't want black women to protect their children. Kendra Scott, a 36-year-old black woman in Memphis, Tennessee, allegedly came in her daughter's bedroom, 13-year-old daughter, by the way, hiding under her bed, told him to get out, and put one in him as he left. 50, I seen some articles say she was 13. I seen some articles say that she was 15. Either way, that's a child. And it was a grown man hiding under her bed like a monster he is. On July 16, 2026, at approximately 1:50 a.m., officers responded to a shooting on 3000 block in Travis Road. Officers immediately observed a male victim suffering from a gun wound. The victim succumbed to his injuries and was pronounced dead on the scene. Kendra Scott, 36, was arrested at the scene and was later charged with first-degree murder and deploying a firearm during the commission of a dangerous crime. According to WLBT, Scott told the police, "I did what I had to do." Scott's daughter reportedly told the police she had invited the man into the home and said her mother had warned her that if she had ever brought a boy in the house, her mother would put a hole in his ass, and that she did. Kudos to that mom. Because the child. And come to find out, this man has been in the comments of other girls' social media. And how do we know that they're girls? Because they have class of 2030 in their bio. Class of 2030. That's not when they're going to graduate college, no. That's when they graduate high school. High school. 20-year-old man preying on these 13. High school. 20-year-old man preying on these 13. And I saw saying that the girl was responsible. A 15-year-old girl should be held responsible. No. No. If anything, that man got what he asked for and then some. He got one put in him, and now he is no longer walking this earth. And thankfully, and personally, I'm thankful that there's one less predator walking around preying on kids. Because had this kept going, who knows how many more children he would have preyed upon. So kudos to that mom. Put some money on her books. Free my sis, okay? Like, it's just so sick how the black community as a whole, just sweeps under the rug child predators. Not just outside of the family, but within the family as well. Like, they brush it off as the one uncle that just like, oh, you have to put some more clothes on because your relative is coming over. Why? As a child, why? Matter of fact, so many black mothers are somewhat jealous of their own children. That was a part of you. That child came out of you. Why are you jealous of a literal 12-year-old? So what if they're almost as tall as you? That's genetics. That's fucking genetics. If you want to be mad at someone or something, be mad at your own genetics. For real. Or be mad at genetics on the father's side. Because that don't make no sense. To be mad at a child that didn't ask to be here, mind you. Looking like they look. Yes. The black community stop adultifying their own children. Point blank period. Stop adultifying children. Stop letting predators just roam around outside or inside the family. Does it have to be as severe as what this woman did? Terms and conditions may apply. For legal reasons, I'm going to say no. That's it. For legal reasons, I'm going to say no. But at the same time, in the same breath, I'm not mad at what you did. I'm not mad at what you did at all. I'm mad that the justice system will punish her and have that scumbag lived for his injuries. They wouldn't do shit. They probably just give him a little slap on the wrist, a little time in prison, and then just walk away. Which, mind you, prisoners in the prison system do 10 times the work compared to the justice system. Because so many predators, child predators, that go into Gen Pop, and this is my opinion! They should not be allowed to breathe the same air we do. They should not be allowed to walk above ground. That's my opinion. Do some people share my opinion? Yes. Do some people think that I'm off my rocker? Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Do I care that they think I'm a father? No, absolutely not. I don't care at all. Like, first and foremost, these children didn't even have to be here. Do they have to be here in this shitty world that a bunch of billionaires have decided to destroy the earth and people still having kids despite the earth literally being on fire? These children didn't have to be here. And from the day they are conceived to the day, possibly their last day on earth, we give them shit. And it should not be this way. We should not give a child shit for just existing. We should not be giving a child hell for just being here when they didn't even ask to be here. And one child that didn't ask to be here would be Ruby, not Gabriel. I'll give you context what I'm talking about. Alright. So, I'm sure this is very recent. I'm sure you all have heard about the whole McKenna West issue, but here's kind of a total rundown of the story. Baby with heart defect at center of U.S. surrogacy dispute handed to parents. Biological parents given custody of the child born in Texas amid dispute over surrogate mother's claim of termination request. 2-day-old baby with rare heart defect at the center of a complex surrogacy dispute in Texas has been handed over to the parents' custody and is receiving care, lawyers for the parents say on Friday. The baby has hypoplastic left heart syndrome, a defect that requires surgeries to correct. The baby was born on Wednesday to Senator McKenna West of Alaska after she reportedly refused requests to go and terminate the pregnancy from the biological parents, Nasheen Kilkar and Omar Ahmed, a request they denied making. West traveled to Dallas County, Texas for protection and to ensure that the child could be near doctors experienced in treating his condition. She told the pregnancy termination news outlet Live Action that it was scary to think she, as the one giving birth, may be the one that's not able to make decisions about treatment. Let me be crystal clear on this. If you didn't agree with the possibility of any circumstance, there is always going to be a valid reason to terminate your pregnancy. She could not sign a contract. Yet and still, she went and signed that contract, knowing good and damn well she didn't believe in terminating pregnancy. She read the contract. She still had those beliefs. Yet and still, she signed the contract. And I've had many people argue, well, it was her body, her choice. It was her body, her choice. Yeah. Two things can be true at the same time. It's all about intersectionality. Yeah. She utilized her choice to have that child. And now because of her choice, not only will she face the ramifications of breaking contract, essentially, that child will face the ramifications of her actions. Hypoplastic left heart syndrome. You need at least 3 open heart surgeries. That child will know nothing from the hospital for the beginning of its life. Me personally, that's going to be a child to me. Is this a kid? What? I'm trying to be serious, mind you. I'm trying to be serious. I look at that comment, hyphen wait, please. I'm trying to have a serious discussion. I'm trying to have a serious discussion, please. Spare me. Look at me, I'm outlandish. You missed the part where I was talking about the Tuskegee University bullshit. But no, back to what I was talking about. Yes, McKenna West used her ability to choose to have a child. Now she's going to have back-to-back lawsuits because one, she breached contract. Two, I'm pretty sure the parents are suing because she wants custody of the child that is not biologically hers. That's what surrogacy is. She was used as a vessel because the parents couldn't have a healthy pregnancy themselves, and now we find out that the child has a underdeveloped heart, and also she didn't carry the child to term. He was a preemie. He was a premature birth. And like I was saying before, a child's first years should not be spent living in the hospital, so to speak. And it's just so sad that that's going to be that child's life from here on out. Like, having these open heart surgeries to make sure he survives. And we're not even sure if the surgeries even work. Who knows? They might have to put a pacemaker. How well the surgeries go, and if the parents can afford. The best thing to do for a child in this day and age where there's, like I said, earth's on fire, there's countless war, there's people in the Epstein files that have not been arrested yet. The best thing to do for a child in this day and age is to not have it. That's just me. That's just my thinking. But the best thing to do now for a child is to not have one. Like I said, that's me. And coming out, lo and behold, as Jesse Wu says, lo and behold, and lo. This was a scheme set up by anti-choice groups to come to us, the tax-paying American citizens. Anti-abortion groups pretty much use the whole McKenna West. She was funded by anti-abortion groups to go to Texas to have the child prematurely. She was funded. She was basically a plant. You said, but yeah, she was basically a plant. And now a child has to suffer because a child should not be, that's not a child's life to be used as a pawn for anything. A child should not be used as leverage over a parent. A child should not be used as leverage over a relationship. That's not a way a child should live. Point blank, period. Like, children, like I said in this school, they did not ask to be here. The best thing we could do for a child that's already here is to give them the best life we can. Can you do that in poverty? Terms and conditions may apply. But for Kid. Kid didn't have to be here. Kid has to live with a major heart defect, like half the left side. And you can probably tell in this video that on this stream that we're getting more into heavy territory. We're getting real heavy territory. So if you feel like you can't handle this, please click off this video, click off this live, and just find something more appealing for you, because this is getting to be more appealing. So, U.S. Civil Rights Group joins teams and answers the death of two Roman Rose. A total rundown of what's going on with Roman Rose. He was with a group of friends once, and the friends came back, but no one else did. They basically found his body pretty much been abandoned. The NAACP announced on Monday it was trying to leave the team representing Roman Rose, an 18-year-old black teen whose body was found on the Mississippi Barrier Island last month after a 4th of July trip with 3 members. The U.S. Civil Rights Organization said its Office of General Counsel worked with the family's lawyers, including prominent civil rights attorney Ben Crump, to seek a comprehensive investigation and a greater transparency from authorities into Rose's death. Rose body was found on July 6th on the northwestern end of Horn Island in Barrier Island on the Pacific Gulf Coast, after we were missing during the 4th of July weekend trip for transfer from nearby Ocean Springs, Mississippi. The Jackson County Sheriff's Office, which is leading the investigation, said the case remains ongoing. Investigators have not publicly released final conclusions about how it was died. Well, with Roman Rose autopsy, Richard Chisholm picture of but the components of his throat were missing after they did an independent autopsy. The components in his throat were missing, but they did see some bruising, looked like, at the back of his head, just to the nape of his neck, which does indicate possible strangulation. And with the throat missing, it would show more signs of strangulation. I'm very much willing to bet that they strangled on Rose, and no one's talking on the friend's side of the party. And it's rumored that one of the judges is a close family friend to one of the white kids, the white friends that was with Roman Rose. This case really messed me up, and the case of Columbine really messed me up. I know when I talk about Columbine, I'm definitely going to cry, because I'm really trying not to cry, but at the same time, This was a 1-year-old baby. A 1-year-old baby that had all its life ahead of it, only to be shot because people thought his mom was stealing diapers. If the mom did steal the diapers, which is good what she did, she had a fucking receipt. So what? So what? Things are so fucking expensive now. So what if she was stealing diapers for her child? But she wasn't stealing. And because we have so many trigger-happy cops here, they shot and killed a 1-year-old. I don't know if they were able to talk. I saw pictures where he was like kind of standing, so maybe he was able to walk, but still. A child should not, a baby, a toddler, should not have to worry about police brutality. But this is the country we live in. This is the country that hates black people so much. They'll kill our elders. They'll kill our parents. They'll kill our brothers and sisters and cousins. They'll even kill our children. They will not stop until every black person is dead. They won't stop until every black person is dead. I'm trying not to be crying as I'm straight. But to go out of your way and shoot a baby who's done nothing to you, a baby who's just spending time with his mother, to just go and shoot a 1-year-old baby and just think nothing of that baby's life. Like nothing of what that baby became. Nothing of what that baby's family is going to do. Now they're going to go to hell now because of what's going on. And we shouldn't be having this conversation, but like I said, this is the country we live in. Because I got one more thing to talk about. Fucking baby, bro. What does it take? What really doesn't? What's going to happen over policing? Police system in general to just be abolished. Trayvon Martin should have been the last straw. I'm not going to say George Floyd could have been the last straw because we had so many other instances of police brutality before George Floyd. We had Sandra Bland. We had Felipe Castillo. That's how his last name is pronounced. We had so many. And now it got to the point where a 1-year-old baby was dead. A mother had to bury her 1-year-old child. That's what she did. Let me try and get through this last little bit. And then I'm going to have to say goodnight before I cry again. Alright. Where is it going to take? Because now, at least 6 black people were found in trees. Family and communities question quick conclusions from police. At least 6 people have been found in trees in publicly reported cases across the U.S. in 2026. They deaths have been ruled as self-executions, while families and groups in some cases have questioned those conclusions. It's going to list the people. Kyle Basinga in Georgia. Kyle Basinga was found dead in a tree in Marietta, Georgia on February 18th. The Georgia State University student was reported missing on February 14th. At the time, there are no signs of murder. Cobb County Police were reported as self-exit, citing no evidence of foul play from surveillance footage or an autopsy. Juliana Umbar Sita in North Carolina, 16 years old, found in a tree near a church in Charlotte on May 8th. She reported this week, April 28th. Tonio Nicole Miller, Florida, 27, found dead in Miami. Miller's sister admitted that she and Miller had not spoken since January. She said her family members told her Miller was doing great. If anybody knew my sister, Tonia Nicole, that's the last thing she would do. She would like so much, she said. Justice Kai James, 21, found outside a cafeteria at Turner Drive Court, Albany, Georgia, on June 21st. His family told WALB that students reported seeing James with his girlfriend at 8:30 p.m. The same students found him at night. Jared J. Jackson in Michigan. It's not just the South. 28, found dead on June 30th in Rockford, Michigan at the music festival. Asia Fortune, Mississippi. 29, found behind a vacant home in Jackson, Mississippi on August 10th. And that is the most recent one. That's the most recent one. What is it going to take? How many more black deaths are going to be announced? Mind you, we're still not coming out of the protest because we know that it's just going to be more black bodies in the street. It's going to be more black blood shed. And yet, we are still being killed. We are still being strange fruited. We are still seen as less than. We're still seen as not people. So, with the whole Tuskegee University thing, the whole respectability politics on that, that's not going to help us. It didn't help the people that were murdered in the past few months. It didn't help Roland Rhodes. The whole respectability politics is garbage. It's not helping the black community, it's hindering the black community. The whole blaming a child for the actions of a predator is not helping the black community, it's hindering the black community. We need to have more community. And that means kicking out those that follow the whole respectability tips of it all, or can excuse a predator but blame the child, then yes. If that's what's going to take for us to form community, yes. Because Harriet Tubman shot people for less. Nat Turner executed people for less. this. So we need to take action. Not just outside of our community, but within our community. We need to take action. We need to protect our youth. We need to protect our women. We need to protect our men. We need to protect our queer folk. We need to protect our disabled folk. And that means to ostracize those that uphold white supremacist views, that uphold patriarchal views, that uphold queer folk, uphold colorists, uphold texturists, uphold futurist views. And yes, we must leave those. We must throw those to the wayside if we're ever going to have community with ourselves. Before we ever have Black and Brown community, there must be Black community. And on that note, I think I'm going to go get myself ready for bed. Hopefully I'll have another live stream for you guys that's less tear-filled, because this was a tough one. This was a tough one. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time, whether that be in a live stream, whether that be in a video, or whether that be in a Twitch stream. I'll see you guys next time. Take care now, and have a wonderful night.